There's something magnetic about people who build empires from pain, who turn personal struggle into power. Rachel Hollis is one of those people. Love her or hate her, she's a master at one thing: momentum. She doesn't wait for permission. She doesn't wait for motivation. She builds it, one honest, uncomfortable, relentless day at a time. And in today's video, we're breaking down 10 powerful lessons I learned from Rachel Hollis. Lessons that can help you build emotional discipline, mental clarity, and unstoppable forward motion in your own life. This isn't about hype. It's about learning the psychology of personal power, the mindset of someone who built influence from the ground up and owned every scar along the way. Lesson 1. Own your story. Don't edit it. Rachel's entire brand started with brutal honesty about her insecurities, her failures, her pain. Most people hide those parts. She weaponized them. Owning your story doesn't make you weak, it makes you trustworthy. In psychology, this is called authentic authority. People trust those who are real, not perfect. Action step. Write down the 3 hardest truths about your life right now, and instead of judging them, turn them into fuel. What did each one teach you? What skill did it build? That's the foundation of confidence, not pretending, but transforming. Lesson 2. Motivation is a myth. Momentum is everything. Rachel said it best. You don't get to motivation, you get to discipline. Waiting to feel ready is why most people never start. Momentum doesn't come from emotion, it comes from action. And action rewires your mind to crave progress. Practical example. When Rachel was a struggling event planner, she woke up 2 hours earlier to write her first book before work, not because she had time, but because she made time. That's momentum. And momentum always beats motivation. Lesson 3. Keep the promises you make to yourself. You'll never trust other people's promises until you learn to trust your own. Every time you break a personal promise, skipping a goal, a habit, a standard, your self-belief fractures. Rachel calls this integrity with yourself, and it's the psychological backbone of start small. Drink the water you said you'd drink. Do the walk you said you'd do. Finish the task you said you'd finish. Trust isn't built in grand gestures. It's built in daily micro-habits of self-respect. Lesson 4. Stop apologizing for wanting more. One of Rachel's most powerful lessons, and the title of one of her books, is about shedding guilt for ambition. Society teaches people, especially women, to be humble, but humility doesn't mean shrinking. It means knowing your power and controlling it with grace. Whether it's wealth, freedom, or growth, you're allowed to want it all. You don't have to choose between gratitude and ambition. You need both. Lesson 5. Your habits are your future. Choose them wisely. Every outcome in your life is built from your habits. Rachel's philosophy on habits is surgical. Start with one. Not a complete overhaul, not a New Year's plan, just one. In her words, you don't need a new life. You need new habits. Example: if you want confidence, your first habit isn't believing in yourself, it's keeping your promises. If you want health, it's not a complete diet change, it's walking daily for 15 minutes. Habits compound. Discipline compounds. Results compound. Lesson 6. Turn pain into a platform. Pain is either a prison or a platform. Rachel used her past loss, shame, failure, as fuel to connect with millions. Every wound becomes wisdom if you frame it correctly. The psychology here is key. When you reframe pain, your brain rewires from helplessness to ownership. And ownership is the birthplace of power. So the next time life tests you, say this: this is not happening to me, it's happening for me. That's not delusion. That's dominance over your internal dialogue. Lesson 7. Protect your energy like it's currency. Rachel talks about protecting your peace like it's a paycheck. You can't build focus surrounded by chaos. That means boundaries. That means silence. That means deleting distractions that drain your bandwidth. Every text, every DM, every scroll costs you focus, and focus is the highest form of currency in modern life. Guard it like gold. If you're still watching this, you're not average. You're one of the few people who studies power, psychology, and mindset at a deeper level. So if you want more insights like this drawn from psychology, persuasion, and high-performance strategy, hit subscribe and turn on notifications right now. Because in this channel, we don't chase hype, we master control. Lesson 8. Comparison is the thief of energy. Rachel often says, someone else's success doesn't mean your failure. Comparison is emotional quicksand. It drains power and destroys progress. In psychological terms, it's called ego threat, and the cure is focus. Your mission isn't to outdo others. It's to outgrow your past self. One better decision, one stronger boundary, one more disciplined day. Lesson 9. Growth requires discomfort, always. Rachel built her empire not through ease, but in endurance. She embraced discomfort as a signal of evolution. Think about it. Growth and comfort cannot coexist. Your brain grows when you do what it resists. And every uncomfortable choice expands your capacity for more. Next time you feel resistance, say, "This is where the old me ends." That's how transformation begins. Lesson 10. Start before you're ready. Rachel's entire journey is proof of one timeless truth: no one's ever ready. Confidence isn't built by planning. It's built by doing it anyway. Stop waiting for the perfect timing. Stop overthinking your first move. Start messy, start scared, but just start. Because action creates clarity, and clarity creates freedom. Final thought. Rachel Hollis didn't build her influence from perfection. She built it from persistence, self-honesty, and an unshakable refusal to stop. You don't need motivation, you need momentum. You don't need permission, you need ownership. And you don't need to be fearless, you just need to keep moving through fear. That's the code of progress. That's the mindset of mastery. And if you're ready to dig into the psychology that will take you to the next level, click the link in the pinned comment.